VR Chat is an online social platform. Using a virtual reality headset, you can enter chat rooms looking as whatever you like. These are called avatars. Through technologies such as full body tracking, you can translate your body movements to the movements of your avatar, all while remaining completely anonymous. Like this. As a user, you can choose from a wide variety of avatars to represent yourself, free or paid. If none suit your taste, you can commission an avatar artist to make something specific for a price, along the lines of a virtual tailor. Blueasis is an avatar artist. He gained notoriety in the community for the character Brush, which went viral, even resulting in physical plushies being put up for sale. We headed over to Blueasis' world, called The Junkyard, to have a chat.
Give me 1 second. My dog has just opened my door. Jess, come on.
Sure.
Come on. Jess, get out. Come on. Oh my god. Cool. Well, thanks for having me. I'm Blueasis. I make virtual avatars and virtual worlds in VR chat primarily. So how I got into VR was I have a really good friend, and we used to do Half-Life 2 mods together. And one day he borrowed his HTC Vive, which is a VR headset, from his stepdad, and he was like, "Dude, you gotta try this. You gotta get in VR." So I went online and I bought the cheapest headset I could, and I was not impressed, but I had never stopped playing for some reason. So I got into 3D modeling by the same person who got me into VR. We were working on a project together in VR chat. We were working on World, and I got tired of working with his models because his UV maps were not the greatest. Way better now. And one day I was just like, I'm gonna learn to do this because I don't want to work with your models anymore. When creating like any content in VR chat, the time that it takes for me to get anything done, it depends on like for example, this avatar took months. And the one you're wearing, for example, or another smaller one. For example, the brush avatar, the one that is most known in VR chat, was maybe like 2 hours maximum of work. The brush avatar is a silly character that I submitted to VR chat. They announced they were opening submissions for the default row, and I was like, I just want to make characters, and I wanted to make something for it. And I submitted like 4 characters. He was like the last one I submitted. It was almost denied because it has nipples. Very crudely drawn circular, just like a circle dot. And then like months later, after it got in, some YouTubers came in and started using it, and then it became like a whole thing.
We're the Green Gang, it's a meme thing. Got the block shot down like Shenyang.
After the brush went viral, it was awesome because it was great financial support. I was able to quit my retail job and go full time into 3D art. I was like, this is where I'm going to get the ball rolling. I'm going to focus full time on what I'm doing. And I called in and I was like, hey, I'm not coming back ever. I don't think anybody ever expects anything online, or I mean in general, to happen like that. Like you don't make something with the intent for it to be a popular entity. Once you make something, put it out in the world, and everybody starts using it, it almost leaves you in a sense. Like it's not yours anymore. There's a cool vegetable shop right here, so people can roleplay. Roleplay is a big thing in VR chat. People like to pretend, especially kids. They like to, the Quest kids that come into VR chat. They like to pretend that they're shopkeepers and sell each other things, and abuse each other, hitting each other over the head with cones. And there's over there, there's like a dark room because might sound strange, but people like to sleep in VR. I didn't make it for that reason, but people have told me that they've slept in there, which is always strange to hear. The Junkyard is the first world I ever made on my own, like, help occasionally, but very much like a solo project. So this one holds a very special place in my heart, but my favorite world is always whatever I worked on last. So that would be Super VR Ball, which I made with a good friend of mine, Fax Machine. Super VR Ball is a project that me and Fax Machine spent, I think, 2 weeks making for VR Chat's Obstacle Jam. I had pitched a world idea to Fax Machine a while ago. He was like, we're going to work on this together. And then it was like, a hit and everybody loved it. And so we just kept working on it. And now there's been like 2 updates and there's like 108 levels in the game. It's kind of insane. When I collaborate with people, it's always mostly accidental. It's like right place, right time sort of thing. Like there's a jam or there's something that they need help with, and then I end up becoming part of the project that way. But mostly it's just everybody who I've worked with has been awesome because usually they're good friends anyway. So it's just like getting to spend time getting to know somebody better because you're spending all of your working time with them. It's just incredible how many different people you can meet. I mean, it's just a social platform at the end of the day, right? Where you run into people from everywhere. Yeah, my wife is Spooky Ghostboo. She made the Black Cat, which is the #1 social world in VR chat. It's a bar/restaurant.
Cheers.
Cheers. Me and my wife met in VR chat.
You did?
We did. We met in VR chat. So she is from the US. I'm from the UK. I made a popular avatar. She made a popular world. We had known each other for ages, and we just ended up talking one day, and then we didn't stop.
Before we decided on this world, we had like a little visit here, and the 3 of us, we took a trip on a windmill.
Yeah.
Could you do that
I'm sorry
for
to
us?
hear that. Yeah, I totally
yeah.
can.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Okay, give me a second. Okay, you see, this is what happens. Now I'm like upside down. Ugh. This is sickening. Why do you make me do this?
Just 2 more rounds.
Okay, give me a sec. I need to.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not going to put you through that anymore.
Oh, where's my? I'm gonna sit down.
Do you have any aspirations for the future?
Aspirations for the future in VR chat. I mean, hopefully, just keep doing what I'm doing. I'm enjoying where I'm at. I'm enjoying making things. Like, with my knowledge of characters, it would be not a big jump to go into the actual games industry. I mean, even then, it's like two of the biggest people who I look up to in this game worked at Meta or Facebook at the time. They left, and now they're doing their own thing. Like, they left Meta to start their own studio making VR chat content, which is insane. 3D avatar creation is, for now, absolutely sustainable, yeah.